Oh, we are live.
Yes, we are.
Alright, gonna click that share button. Sending it out to all my homies. Alright. It's crack-a-lackin', homie.
Alright. Welcome back to the stream.
What were we doing? Were we about to meet... Well, I guess the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I see my quest is going to be titled that.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oh, I zoomed out on my character and I just saw the reindeer Highlander man over there that just left.
Oh, I missed him.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm glad I have that.
Boy?
I'm glad I caught that in time. Good old Ul'dah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, last time we left off, Larx and Zuya were the envoys of Ul'dah, and they got to see the city-states of Limsa and Gridania, and also helped a little bit of problems that were going on in each city-state. And now
It was probably pirates. Probably.
It was probably. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, Zuya got new duds because she actually got paid for Sastasha.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Also the Thaumaturge's Guild probably isn't after my ass anymore, so.
That's always good. Finally, Zuya got more than one gil.
I know. Now she will get one hit KO'd by monsters on the road.
Fingers crossed on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we got the attention of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and it seems Momodi will be able to give us a little bit more information on this organization. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I sure hope so.
So, you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. That one's the Yaya. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who made it their mission to solve some of Eorzean's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no special that ain't no special task. That ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Zuya, and Larx.
And the butler.
And the butler over there. Oh, hello, Michael Young. Hello. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourselves like we are, like... Do they really need to be that secret? They don't try that hard.
They really don't.
As you could probably imagine, it's something that Eorzean's enemies would very much like to know. Well, too bad I'm friends with all these Garleans.
Momodi says out loud, "They're here! They're over in this place!"
Announcing it to half of Ul'dah. The Scions are headquarters in Vesper Bay! Out in western Thanaland! Did you get that? The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Zuya. Oh, and also this guy, Larx. And days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? And make sure to tell me about those dicks. Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go.
This is where we say goodbye to Momodi and I'm not ready. I'll never forget you, Mom. Oh,
Oh my gosh. We'll be back. It's not like she disappears. We'll be back here.
It's over.
You act like we're never coming back to the
We're never
quicksand.
coming
It's like,
back.
we're always good. We're always. What about all those guild leaves we didn't do?
The what?
They're all rotting on the counter. Alright. Will this go to
Yeah,
Vesper?
it does. Awesome.
Oh, we'll go.
You beautiful Lalafell Chocobo keep you.
There goes the last of my gil.
Oh, and Zuya's already beating me.
So guys, like, bye. I don't think she'd be that enthused to meet the Scion. She's just like, will I get paid? They sound kind of like a charity service.
It's like the fat chocobo, but Zuya, Larx always has like a piece of gill on top of on a stick tied to a string. You're like, come on, Zuya, come on. And she's like, ooh, shiny.
So Zuya is just like, look, I'm willing to do it, just not for free. Like, she's a hero, but for hire. She'll do the good things. But please pay her.
Please pay her.
She's gonna be angry. I mean, what would you do? You're squishy mage. Your guild might send hired assassins if you don't pay them. Like, what would you do? You'd want to get paid.
You would want that money.
Also, you're in like we had to beat up giants the other time. Like,
yeah, and what were those bongos?
The blongas.
Blongas,
yeah.
that's it.
There's a lot of dangerous stuff here. Like, geez, don't expect everybody to work for free, man. Work for your thanks. Oh good, my favorite match-off, Brass Blade versus the Orbons.
Who will win? Tune in at 11.
I love it when NPCs just decide, I'm gonna piss this thing off and attack it. We definitely gotta show off the House for Tom Knight versus the Caracal.
Oh yeah, when we get there, most definitely.
I think, oh, we already did it in our tour of Eorzea, but now we gotta make it.
It has to be in the Let's Play.
Gotta be canon. Canon Final Fantasy XIV plot. House for Tom's Guard versus the Caracal.
Ah, good old Vesper Bay.
I hate this man.
Oh yeah. So, if you ever wanted to know who Lord... Oh, excuse me, Brassblade. If you want to know who Lord Lolorito is, there you go.
He owns this area.
He's just standing there. Menacingly. Also with a very shocked expression, too. Yeah, and if you're also wondering why Vesper Bay doesn't have an Aetheryte, maybe it's because of this stupid statue. And you're wondering, why is that an issue? Oh, you'll find out.
See, I hate
he looks like the Monopoly guy.
You know, headcanon, he is he's the Eorzean Monopoly board. It would make perfect sense.
Oh, here's the Waking Sands. I wonder if this is where the Scions are.
Yeah.
Do you think this is where the Scions are, Zoo?
Excuse me, is this where the
Scions are? Is this the Scions of the Seventh Dawn?
Who's this person? Click.
Click.
Okay, who's doing Tataru?
Oh, man. I'll say you.
Okay. I don't, Do I try to do her Realm Reborn voice, or the voice that's actually good?
That depends if your voice box can do it.
Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely... I'm not gonna sing this, I'm not gonna sing her. A lonely flower bloom. She's gonna do beat poetry. deep in the desert of my heart.
Oh, so we're doing beatbox?
No, just beat poetry with some drums. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Roll la 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 la. Ho 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 ho.
Holy shit, a man!
See, the camera pans over and you just see like Zuya's head over the text box. See, Tataru has to stand on, you know, that chair because she needs to talk to tall players like you, but she ends up looking down at me. Alright. And her next line is, ooh-ah!
Ooh-ah!
Ooh-ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. I am a black belt in karate. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Excuse me. Here at the behest of Thancred. I mean, handsome man.
Handsome man.
Thancred Handsome Man? That's his last name. It's not Waters, it's Thancred Handsome Man. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? I'm gonna write it down in my book. But I'm not gonna write it, I'm gonna point at the book and it's gonna magically appear this, like we're in Harry Potter. Zuya Zuya. Zuya Zuya. Larx Shallow. Ah, here you are. Oh, apparently I wrote this down earlier, but it still appeared in the book like magic. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. She screams really loud, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn! Right here, this is our headquarters. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during our time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. I shall let you know to expect you as well. Make sure you expect yourself, or else you'll have an existential crisis. I do that on a daily basis. It's like, Tataru, are you alright?
Seems like a sweet lady. I smell death on her, but she seems sweet.
This is every Lalafell you meet in the game. You should never assume it's just an innocent snowflake. Like, you should always assume that this is the most dangerous creature you could possibly meet ever in the game. Well, I guess we'll go downstairs to meet the antecedent in the solar.
At the Waking Sands entrance!
Oh, we're gonna be split up.
Oh, that is true. We'll try to do our best.
We're gonna, I'm gonna have to try to look at the screen with, you know, the 10-second delay.
Oh boy.
I see you're in.
Do not fear, this location is secure. Are you sure? Because I was screaming!
Are we going straight to the solar?
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the solar. Because technically...
We shouldn't be snoopy and investigate, but...
Oh,
we'll
but
have
after
time
we
with
meet
it.
this antecedent, I am snooping.
Mm. Oh, I guess I'm doing the antecedent, you know?
Uh-huh.
Go
on.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll do this hot Rogan lady instead.
Okay.
I take it you are Zuya Zuya and Larx Shallow. Tataru, you're just gonna have to pretend I'm there, like...
She's there, she's just invisible.
Use your nice imagination.
She's hiding behind the vase.
Yeah. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Also, wipe your boots. Oh, here's some thanks.
And take some thanks. I think this is also voiced.
I think this, yeah, we won't have to voice act this part.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia. and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
I already love you.
Mm. It's almost like we see a whole cast of main characters in this building.
Holy crap!
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
So, if you had started anywhere else that wasn't, like, Ul'dah, you might have recognized some of these other characters, because they would have been your guide. But for us, we got Thancred.
Mm-hmm.
Thancred's just like, hi.
No doubt you are right to best with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
Very rare and very special.
This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden,
Man, Minfilia, every
loss
time
of
I take these
consciousness?
shrooms.
Tell me, have you ever taken these weird-ass shrooms?
They look like they come from Mario.
Did you hit a block above your head, ate it, and then had this weird hallucination of handsome man?
Yeah, and I'm having it right now. He's standing right over there.
He keeps haunting me. He won't leave me alone.
Handsome man. It's like binge round, but it's with Thancred.
Oh, Minfilia, yes, please continue. I'm sorry. You're looking at me really angry right now.
She's like, I see you're already been hitting them.
Pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo.
The Echo. So it's not just mushrooms. It's an echo.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
Wait, she
You
says
will be there
interact
in
with
his
things you
memories
can see,
and see
but
things as he saw them.
how?
You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For
Oh, I guess
another
she means
blessing,
like if you've ever
the
had to
Echo
fight
will enable
something.
you to know a
like-
man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
Yeah, that was the other thing with the Echo, is that you'll be able to know like different languages or even a different type which you would not be able to understand. Other people around you would not understand, but with the Echo
Yeah.
you'll be able to understand pretty much anybody.
There's a few cutscenes where people are like, did you catch any of that? And you're like, yeah, he was just speaking Eorzean to me, like... And then I guess the interaction is you can actually, like, relive experiences, but, like, you can't really change what's already happened. You're more like watching an interactive movie, really.
Yeah, it's almost like getting more insight in a current situation that you wouldn't normally understand.
Pretty much, you're a psychic.
Yeah.
Only... you don't get to talk too much to ghosts.
Yeah. We just get handsome guy.
Yeah.
In short,
Oh yeah,
the
we can't
Echo
choose
is
when
a
we get to
truly
use it.
extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
That's right. I too inhaled these mushrooms.
I am also a main character. Hi.
Hi, I am Echo. I also see a handsome lad. He also doesn't
Yeah.
leave me alone. Nah, I'm sure Thancred's a great man.
Thancred keeps following me
With that
around like he's trying to be my
let
big
us
brother or
return to the
something.
subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him
Yes,
use
the
it?
gods.
The gods. The gods will not be watching.
That's like 2 games from now.
Oh, whoops.
Thunder God, I love you. Please call me.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Okay. Oh, now you stop talking. Okay.
Then Minfilia's like, and we've run out of voice acting budget, so.
Okay. Naturally, you're a no. No, I would never do
You're
that.
gonna butcher Minfilia?
I will
on
never
this
butcher my
day?
girl. I will never butcher my girl. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf.
Wait, you mean like not just any motherfucker with enough money can just have retainers? Like you need like Minfilia's seal of approval to have retainers?
Right? Minfilia's that powerful.
The papers you requested, my lady. My lady.
The lady.
I'm gonna tip my hat now.
My
it has
baby.
a feather on it.
My sugar. My butterfly. You cannot see it,
yes.
but she is writing something down. Oh, there's
The
a quill.
lyrics to Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. Thank you.
Oh,
that was your
God.
line, but
Thank you, Tatara, for letting me know about boy toy named Troy who used to live in Detroit. The pleasure's mine, my lady.
we don't know, but Totaru's actually the Nicki Minaj.
She's literally, she's Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god.
God.
Look at her butt.
By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a
Thanks.
retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement. But believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors.
Zuya's like, I already have Larx, why do I need a retainer?
You need to have more than one retainer.
She's
One
like,
that
can have
I
more than
approved
one?
of. I don't approve of this man. I don't like him.
Larx is like, no. His
No!
arm's
He can
broken.
wait out the door and he has like a doggy door. It's just Larx. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the full extent of your talents. Oh, okay.
Wait,
I
so
did
that's
something
our
for
exchange?
you. You do something for me.
Wait, you mean to tell me that the entire adventure we're about to embark upon is because Minfilia's like, alright, I'm gonna pay you in this, retainer, personal servant, and then you're just going to help us all with, this god-killing business. What a great trade-off. Like,
Maybe I should be more nice to my retainers.
I did this for you.
I did this for all of you. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides.
So it's
Well-
like, I'm out. I'm out. Greater good means bullshit. It means you're gonna die.
Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me. But it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure.
Zay's like, I'm out. I'm already out.
He's like, wait, before you close that door slam. Before you walk out the door, already out. Before you scream out our headquarters name, it's the Waking Sand, it's bullshit. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield.
It's 111.
1114.
1114.
It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. If you forget it, please give me your email address, and I will make sure to reset your password.
It has to use a special character now.
With a period at the end, or some type of number.
Capital letter, lowercase letter,
hiring a retainer.
Rune, and a void scent summoner.
Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired. Yeah, we don't need to know about that.
It's the game giving you helpful information, like, this is what a retainer is.
So these are the members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and Thancred is one of them. Interesting. But yeah.
I like that he's doing his walling. He's just like, I'm aloof.
In case you didn't know, above the comment section, you have been noticing a beautiful lady who is standing there looking resolved and determined. And if you haven't put two and two together, that's my favorite character, then I'm going to tell you right now, she's my least favorite character. No, she's my favorite character of all time. And you will come to respect her in this holy church. Now, that being said, let's talk to people. Let's talk to Thancred first, since we...
Handsome man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Handsome man. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. Okay. Do you want to voice Y'shtola?
Sure.
Okay.
Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Charlayan natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. Hold on. I have a hairball. The second, made up of individuals that shared your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the 7th Umbral Era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. My name's Y'shtola, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't even introduce herself.
She's like darkness. So yeah, if you actually played 1.0 and you were the character playing 1.0, you would actually have met Minfilia then, because she was the antecedent of the Path of the 12. And then once, to give you like a quick legacy, Minfilia and the Path of the 12 was mocked and laughed at a lot from the city-states, particularly Ul'dah too, because Minfilia's dream was to have people and beast tribes unite as one, that there shouldn't be any type of conflict because, you know, everyone's here, you know, for their own reasons, and it shouldn't be one against the other. And of course the city-states are like, well, that's dumb, and you're dumb for thinking that. And then when her goal is to pretty much have people who also have the blessed echo like herself to get people together to go to this common goal. And even in this game, if you actually do stuff known as the Beast Tribe quest, you actually fulfilled that dream of hers because that actually helps bring people together. And then once the calamity happened with Bahamut and everything, Charlayan, who was the biggest mockery against the Path of 12, they're like, you know what? Let's form a group. And then Minfilia's like, okay. And they made the Scions of the Seven Dawn. So it's both the Circle of Knowing and the Path to 12 together as one. So there is a common ground now, which is really good.
A lot of these characters would have shown up in Legacy as well. It's just now they're all together under one banner.
Alright. Ul'dah.
This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. I'm really specific.
So pretty much what I said, and she simplified it.
Yes, Ida put it down in himbo bimbo status for us. Like,
also, hello, Hachi.
hello,
Papa
that's my
Limo.
spouse.
While there are others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you. I'm giving him a country accent like Papa Sean. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You gotta sound a little bit academic and snooty. Go for that.
While there are others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you with the power. Hence, our extremely high expectations of you. Well, that's kind of better. I'll get better in time.
Yeah.
Okay, you
You
have
do Urianger?
you have a special bond with Urianger.
I don't have a special bond with Urianger. He's just a weird uncle.
Do you want me to voice him?
You
You got this.
You know what? This is okay. 7 waiting. I'm gonna regret this decision as soon as we get into Shadow Raiders. 7 waiting moons see 7 suns rise. Divine orders royal. God, you're already hard. You're just reciting poetry. Fallen corpses rise. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shine clear. They invoke the dire consequence of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We await the coming of the unborn Era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Don't know a single fucking thing he just said.
By the way, I'm Urianger.
By the way, I'm Urianger. It's like, I've already erased your name from memory.
Oh, yes. So, I also want to point this out as well. Behind Minfilia, you see the staff. This is the staff of Tupsamati. This is the staff that Louisoix used to stop Bahamut and the Calamity.
Yeah, you saw him do the little shiny shing shing thing in the trailer.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer, you actually see him do this. And afterwards, there's actually a short story online and also in a book now, where actually Gridania's leader Kane Sina actually found the pieces of Tupsamati in the war area and made sure to give it to the Scions after everything was said and done. So I really like that they have this here as a monument to Louisoix.
Alright, back in Minfilia.
Yeah, let's get back to Minfilia. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike being known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find the lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know I'm saying this before, but I'm going to repeat myself again. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray, consider this when you give me your answer, Larx and Zuya. Oh God. The password? Yours is no small endeavor. Well, yeah, it's not. It's pretty big. The dangers are great. Well, yeah, because we're kind of weirdos. I will go whether the wild root. I will go whether the wild root. Oh God, yeah, that thing.
Wild rooms. Blooms.
Wild rooms. Minfilia is waiting to hear
Wild.
whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seven Dawn, or hear more of Urianger's poetry.
Oh God, quick, talk to Minfilia.
Quick, accept! I accept!
Urianger's starting to look over, and you're like,
I take it
no!
you will help us.
Will I help
Oh.
you? You know what? Maybe.
We got our voice acting budget back.
She's like, oh, I found my voice. Ursula the Sea Witch gave it back to me.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
By the way, I adore her.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me,
Never
does the
been
name
there.
Garlean ring any bells?
What is Charlian?
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Ul'dah. The Garleans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their
Garleans hate
number,
them.
there were a noble few who
clickbait.
devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The
That's
two
not a
are
lot.
charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome.
Oh, now we're getting actually introductions.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come.
Oh, Thancred, just say more words.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Thancred whispers to Larx, she's kinda weird.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, if you know Critical Role, Taliesin Jaff does Thancred in this version.
Oh, I think he also played in the PS1 Harry Potter game as nearly headless Nick too. Just a little fun fact there.
Yeah. Going into Heavensward, we won't have these voice actors anymore, but there's actually a bit of Critical Role people in here.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
And if you've ever played a Dragon Age
Dawn
game,
may
you might
banish
recognize
even the
Urianger.
darkest night.
Yeah. Good old Gideon Emery.
Yeah, he's really easy to pick out.
And he begins in poetry. And Minfilia's look!
The words of a
Don't
dear
make this weird.
friend. I'm glad of our
She's
meeting.
like, I just made a new friend. Don't ruin this for me.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Brace yourself, guys. We're gonna hear Tataru's voice.
Also,
Here it comes.
it's not
Pleased to make your
Tataru, it's
acquaintance.
Tataru.
Oh, that squeaky voice. Ugh.
In
I
time,
don't
I
recognize
hope you will
this
come to
voice.
think of us as family.
Tataru and Nanamu went through like 4 voice actors. It's unreal.
Ugh.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Oh no, Minfilia, is their homework.
Urianger,
Baldesion.
have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern, was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Ul'dah, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Sure.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Here's some thanks.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Everyone's like, bye!
Alright, Thancred's babysitting. I'm going off to get a drink.
Let's see, do you have anything new to say, Minfilia? Through this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Larx and Zuya, and I would have you discover it for yourself.
I want to believe.
Oh, we have to actually talk to Thancred. Oh, okay. Back to
He's
his
like,
side of the
"I'm
wall,
walking."
leaning on the wall, and brooding.
Gotta get my cool guy atmosphere going.
Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit, and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Sure. And then you disappear.
East Thanalan, one of Zuya's home haunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, do we have to go to that shithole?
Ugh. Let's see if there's any other people around here in the Waking Sands before we go. Let's see. Usually...
We heading over to the break room. I call it, like, Scion's break room. Just told her doing her own wall lean here.
Let's see. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised...
She's saying the exact same thing that she said inside the solar.
Oh, did she really? Oh, well, bye.
Yeah, that's the exact same. She's like, hi, I have the exact same dialogue out here.
Oh, there's other people in here. Okay. Hello, Brent. Well, if it ain't that lad from the carriage, even though you didn't see that cutscene.
You didn't see me because they didn't include it in New Game Plus.
Fancy meeting you here of all places. Me? I'm just here delivering a shipment. Now, where should I tell him to put it? Yeah, he was the guy that we were in his caravan with.
And also, depending on where you went, like Gridania, Laminsa, or Ul'dah, this person will change. They are triplets, though, so they all look the same. They just have a different color of outfit.
Yep. Ida, do you have anything new to say?
They might all say the same things.
Yep, same thing. Papalimo. Oh, Papalimo's new. While there are others who possess the Echo, none are near as strong as you with the power.
Oh, that's exactly what he said before.
Oh, God. Uriandra, are you saying the same poem? Oh, my goodness.
They
Okay, we're not talking to any of you guys. We're going to talk to the other new people. Hello, Arnvald.
Arnvald. You're very tall. And big. And huge.
They say that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen. They have within us the seed of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamegan half-breed, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. A half-breed who once took to banditry just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. Oh.
So he also possesses the Echo. That's why he's here. He's like, I don't understand why I have these strange gifts.
Abatia.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, so this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. Nobody likes rape. But Arenvald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own history, free of the ties that bind the common man.
Oh, welcome back, Hachi. What you missed is we got the introduction of the Scions, and we met Minfilia and all of them.
Echo Part 2.
Pretty much. Ollie. The robberies and disappearances. The Amalja are the most likely culprit, wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Thanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. You are absolutely most likely correct. Una Teyun.
I always think her name's Una Thurman.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why don't any of those blokes know who I am? I swear I was one of them Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Or at least whatever they were calling themselves in Legacy or whatever. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was a far more convenient location. There's not even a fucking ether right here, damn it. At least I think it was. Or is me mind playing tricks on me? Gods, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? So, she's a Legacy player.
Yeah.
Anybody who was close to the big explosion, the Calamity, has memory problems. Doesn't matter who you are. If you were close to the Calamity, you are having a hard time remembering things.
Yeah.
But there are some people who are like, I remember shit, but they just can't quite pinpoint it. It's kind of like they got tip of the tongue syndrome going on. Is anybody else around here hiding behind boxes or anything?
I look, there isn't anymore.
Okay. Are we heading out?
Yep, we're heading out.
I need to coordinate this because I can't see you. So guys, like,
follow me 10 seconds behind me.
We gotta go to the exit to the Vesper Bay out in western Thanalan. You know, the secret headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
And you get that one guy, holy shit, is that the Scions?
And this is why the headquarters is not secret. Hello. Sataru, you still going trollolo? Zuya, how good is it? All is well here. All is well here. At least on the bookkeeping front, anyways. Every time I point at this book, a magical word appears in it. Sometimes it says fuck. Sometimes it's just a drawing of the dick and balls. I don't know who's in charge of this thing, but...
It just says Lord Thancred and it's a picture of a butt.
Sometimes it's a dick and a butt. Sometimes it's dick butt, and there's dick butt inside a dick butt.
You know what? We're just
gonna
we'll just teleport, because it would take a while.
We've been there, right? Have we? We were gonna pretend we have. I mean, Zuya used to live there. I think she would have teleported there.
Otherwise, we would go all the way to Ul'dah and then all the way through Central Thanalan, so we're gonna cut a little bit of time.
It's like, I used to live there, I used to have a part-time job there, I have the teleport, so Larx just follows behind. Oh look, there's that guy tuning for us.
Oh, there you go. So this is Camp Drybone. This is, so I'll do quite a little bit of a map showing. So this is the map of Eorzea, and then of course this is Thanalan where Ul'dah is. We'll click on Thanalan. So Ul'dah is right here. Western Thanalan is right here where the Scions are located, and of course Central Thanalan is where the coffer and coffin is. And now we're on this side of Eastern Thanalan. Known as Camp Drybone, but don't let that name fool you. It is anything
There's no
but
boning
dry.
going on here. It is anything but dry.
Yeah, that. And it's not so
Yeah, it's
dry.
like nobody bones.
Because this place rains and rains. We actually hit a great moment where it's
I
not
know.
raining.
It's really funny. Usually you teleport in here and it's always raining.
Mm-hmm.
The weather system is great.
Yeah, and the other depressing fact of Camp Drybone is that this is where people buried their dead, because the Church of St. Adama Landama is located right next to Drybone. So this is a really cheerful place. So I hope you guys like depressing stuff.
People rot here in the streets. Like, it's great.
Yeah, I think there's actually somewhere around here. Oh, yep, over here.
Yeah, right over here, there's a dead body.
Hey, look, there's a dead body. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of dead bodies in this episode, so I hope you guys enjoy that.
There's a woman crying over this dead body. Also prominent here is a Immortal Flames outpost.
Yes.
It's called Camp Drybone because they also do some training here. But they, this building over here houses a lot of the Immortal Flames. You even have Flame Captain Knell.
Carl.
Carl! I like that name. Let's call him Carl.
Carl. Oh, and he clubbed his head
yeah.
in too. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I used to work here selling lentils.
Oh.
She didn't like it.
Who let you in here? Out now. Fine, I'm leaving. I can tell where I'm not wanted. Alright, so we were directed to a guy named Isambard, and it must be this guy with the check mark above his head.
They're taking the hobbits to Isambard. I am Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Like we already aren't wary of the Amalja every fucking day. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Always those damn Amalja. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. I don't know why, I just stand by this well all day. I guess they think that's what a leader should do. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. And if they aren't, I'll just shove them down this well.
By the way, take these thanks.
Here's some thanks.
That just reminded me of that one quest in Dragon Age Origins where you're in Denerim, and you have that quest of throwing the bodies down the well. And
that's exactly what we're going to do.
I just had this forever painted in my mind, the face of Alistair and Zevran just watching me throw this dead body, and Alistair giving me this puppy talk face.
Zevran has no room to do a talk. He'd probably be like, Zevran approves +5, like, good.
He's like, can I go down the well?
Isengard of Camp...
Ilzabard! Seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons.
Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. What voice was I doing with him earlier? It was like pirating. Much harm has been I've lost his voice because...
This damn well!
I'm just sitting here by this well. Okay. Much harm has been levied to these lands by the Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all time. There have been brutal murders of... What?
Callers.
They are callers. I was like, who's calling? Of callers at the Church of Saint Amida Landama, also known as Saint Lama, because nobody can fucking pronounce that. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Can you take care of that? I got some thanks in my pocket here. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Cause hell if I know. I just mine the well, okay?
Sometimes it's always confusing to get out of here. Okay, there we go. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty day.
It's a very good day.
For dry
It's not
bone.
heat waves. It's not heat waves. It's not raining. It's like a crisp October weather. That's what's going on.
Retrieve ripe corpses. I'm glad that's what the quest is. Retrieve them. Get some ripe corpses. Oh, that looks bad.
Hmm. And they're ripe too.
Just how Larx likes it.
Oh no! The Amalja the guy was warning us about. Here's some thanks. It killed them. So is this the part where we just take these bodies and stuff them in our pockets?
Yup. Into my pocket you go. Into my pocket you go.
How is Zuya fit in their pocket?
Oh, I'm glad they turn into flowers.
I'm going to pretend that Zuya cast a spell.
This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an Amalja before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. Okay, ew?
And now he's in your pocket.
Ew, that's just gross.
So, Zuya cast a spell that turned them into, like, flowers, and then you stuff the flowers into your pocket. That's how it happened, right?
It's a recolor of Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat you.
You forgot I have ninja speed.
Oh no, the Naruto run! I can't beat that! Damn you and your Naruto skills!
Believe it!
Everybody knows the Thaumaturge Black Mages are the slowest DPS.
Isabard, I have ripe corpses in my pocket. I don't know what to do.
Those aren't corpses, those are just damn flowers.
I told you to get ripe corpses.
It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yeah, I turned them into flowers. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it involves water. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Here's some things. Now then, what are the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take the quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I see there is more to this than meets the eye. Like those damn Transformers. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. Like, why do I keep standing by this well? It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Dry Boat every day, and even if there were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? There is somebody among us.
Why is everyone looking at
imposter. Gotta find the imposter. I think Larx is pretty sus, so.
What poor people think. Oh.
See, I was like, I take offense to that.
That is kind of offensive. Ilzabard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Not you, riffraff.
Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungist. I don't know if you know that asshole. Who was born here in Dry Boat and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I wager he's at the inn, quaffing away his day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for him to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. He's like,
Oh.
that's just a piece of paper that says, hey asshole.
It just says Ungus and it's a picture of a butt.
He just says, Ungus, get your fucking game on, god damn.
Get your game on. Oh, that's right. I was wondering what I made his voice. Now I remember.
Yeah, there you go.
Get
There's
your game on.
Get...
Ungus is secretly Jade and Yuki. Oh, there's the sweet little fellow we met in Ul'dah last time. Alright.
Gotta do a burp.
Wait, let me get ready. Well, gods be damned! You're that bloody adventurer who got their game on back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now?
A+ gold star.
I got this picture. Here's a picture of a butt.
it's scrawled in code, so it's just a butt. But Ungus is like taking it really seriously because it's their secret code.
Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. P.S. Get your game on. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if so much as pass the winds nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did, 'cause I got my game on. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What, with all the disappearances? You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me, but I doubt you got any game.
Okay. So he was like, do you think he even recognizes us at this point? Like, is he too drunk to be like, hey, you're the guys who beat my ass?
Oh, hungry beggar.
Common sight here. Please, mister, just leave me be.
Oh, okay, bye.
So the guy's like, that's pretty typical around here.
TV's derelict. I'd rather stay with us. I'll take whoever's been feeding off us low folk.
Oh, so the guy's like, okay, he's been hitting the somnus. Do not approach. He went full gremlin. Somebody fed him after midnight.
Weary traveler, you must give me the ring.
What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. So he was like, he was smart because we obviously can't kill him.
So he was like, he was smart because I was about ready to kill him.
You see this scepter on my hip?
I am pissed and angry. He is right to fear me.
I didn't eat today because I just bought all these clothes and now I don't have any gil for food.
Alright,
I'm just gonna steal Ungus's food.
Please do.
Like, while he's talking, Zuya is just kind of like shoveling potatoes into her mouth.
Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them don't even have their game on. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place and got more game. This place isn't exactly costed a soul, if you know what I'm saying.
It's like...
I don't like him.
So like, he's got poor taste in food. She just ate his entire meal.
Joke's on him, he doesn't even have game. Isambard, he's weird and drunk.
He didn't like the picture of the butt.
He didn't like the butt. What do we do? We're back to square one.
Welcome back, Zuya and Larx. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungus. He doesn't really get his game on very much. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. They really like Thal, if you haven't heard that name being passed around.
What is Thal? Tell me!
Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Here's some thanks.
Oh, a proper burial. In Drybone?
Isengard would like you to learn what you can about the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place than to ask. No better place to ask that at the church. Oh, here's your rain.
Oh, here's the rain.
This is very common.
That's Drybone for you.
Better ask that at the Church of Saint Anima Landima. It is a small and humble church, found in the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? You
Why?
seem to have, you know, a morbid request, but you can do that neat thing by turning them into flowers, right? That's a whole lot more than carrying a whole grown-ass man. I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. You're an expert at carrying corpses. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends to the graves in the Lichard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred.
Again.
Gotta find Marcus.
Again with corpses in my freaking pack.
I was like, this is why I didn't want to come back here. People here are fucking weird. All they talk about is corpses and eat lentils.
Ugh.
Yeah, Marcus.
Marcus,
We're gonna
yes.
see Marcus. His name is definitely Marcus.
Oh yeah, in case if you didn't want to know, more dead bodies.
Here's some more, but this is.
That's. Okay. Oh, before we go any further, Zuya and I are not going to say this person's name. I'm just going to simply walk up to this character. I'm going to zoom in on this person. Oh wait, it disappears.
We're going to have to say her name at some point. Because
right now, I just want people to just know that this is her name. And it's not my fault or Zuya's fault.
Don't demonetize us like we're getting any money.
Like we're getting any money.
If we were, YouTube would already demonetize us just for showing that on the screen.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Mysterious
oh, hello, Marcus.
Man. Marcus.
Let's zoom in on Marcus. Oh, he's old. Okay.
He's just an old man. Yeah, that's just who he is. Who's Marcus? I could be Marcus.
You have to be Marcus.
Okay. I'm Marcus, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. And he just like looks off to the distance, he's already having like a war flashback. The bodies. The bodies. The bodies.
He's that meme lady that has like the math formulas.
So he's like, okay, are you sure we should have talked to this guy? I apologize, mister. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there.
Okay.
And it goes
anything
back
else
to,
to
like,
say?
Just stare.
Bury him well and give his soul
bodies.
peace. Then we will talk. He's weird. I don't like him. Marcus is weird.
PTSD Marcus.
Ooh, a gravesite. An embalmed corpse. A deady body ready for interment. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
Pull it out of your pocket already.
We're not. Wait. Okay, Larx, Zuya, you have to dig a hole first, and he's naked.
Well, I mean, they don't bury their bodies in suits around here.
Oh, now I have to bury. I just imagine Larx and Zuya just like throwing him on the ground.
I mean, that's what we did. Here's the thing: if we weren't playing a PG-13 game, you know for a fact that man's ding dong would be out.
And then he turned into rocks.
So
Larx and Zuya, like, we're not even burying him, we're just throwing rocks on top.
We just mashed his body with 3 large stones until he was just pasted into the ground.
Here, I'll do a quick prayer for him. Rest your soul, nameless person 1.
We will never forget you, man. Man we never saw. Or
What happened? I don't know what happened, Kate. I don't know what this quest is. I don't know what happened in the clothes.
Look, I'm pretty sure the game being PG-13 made sure the underwear was on, but...
Alright, Marcus. The dark deed you requested is done.
He's still going bodies. Bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
May they all walk in Thal's realm. All of those bodies. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. And he just like goes back staring. You're just like, okay. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls.
Do you have anything else to say? Oh, you should voice this.
Oh, okay. It's all wrong. I should have.
Oh.
It's like...
There is something very wrong with this man.
You never wanted to know what PTSD is in a character. Just this entire man.
Oh, he has some nice goggles on. That's nice.
Well, I don't know what those goggles are about. We're not going to look too deep into that.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, now we're in the church. This is a really shitty church.
Yeah. Hello, Orson.
Sister Orson looks so great. You look so great in that lighting. Not anything like a ghost or something out of a horror film.
Well, I hear you've done us a service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude. And extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? It is true, I am closer to the people than any kind of the Order. I can find them in them, and them in me, and they in them as me too well as you. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do.
Next time on Long Island Medium.
You confide in me. I'll confide in him. Don't fuck up this confiding thing. I've been doing this for years.
I was hoping you were gonna receive that.
I love gamer poop.
Should I learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. He doesn't even look at me anymore.
He's just out there still muttering bodies.
While tragic...
Like, I want to leave. I want to leave.
While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. He is the weakest link. Goodbye. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred Handsome Man, and believe you me, he's fucking handsome, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus.
Tugging on Larx's sleeve like, I need to go.
I believe took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marcus. And soon.
Zuya is like, I don't know this place very well, we need to go. Like, there's a reason why nobody went up to the fucking church. You only come here when you're dead.
Alright, let's talk to Isambard and just tell him what happened. Oh, Marcus is still there. Did he still say the same thing? Yup.
Bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
like
hit
we're leaving
the floor.
And he's like staring at the wall, just going, bodies. And you're just like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bodies taken, overtaken.
Calamity.
Oh, I'm sorry, you almost choked on your pizza roll when I made that voice, Hachi. Sorry.
I mean, if I was eating pizza rolls, I'd be choking on it right now. The only thing I have to choke on is my water. Which I need it, because I keep getting your stolen hairballs.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Though, I think it's contributing to Eisenbard's voice, so maybe I should lay off on it.
Speaking of the lad. Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene. Thank you, Zuya and Larx. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Did you see his ding-dong, by the way? Huge! Were you able to learn out of the missing common folk?
You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Larx and Zuya?
Oh my god!
It's like Orson all the way back in the church.
She's like, come back to me. I love you.
Hagrid's like, I'm going to ignore that.
I'm not going to that church. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. And also Sister Orson, way over there, who's kind of creepy. The name is Thancred, a.k.a. Handsome Lad. Here's my business card. And I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungus. More times than I care to count. He doesn't really got game. I got game, though. But however, there seems to be truth to his notion of the common folk, speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Like, have you heard of their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Oh, sorry, wrong religion. Prostration.
Look, we're pagans here.
Prostration, prayer, penance, all of these start with the letter P. Object deeds done.
I'm now Lullaby.
That took me off guard. Object deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes, which prying also starts with the letter P. Who better to take the pious, who's also the letter P, unawares than she who takes confession? The good Sister Orson herself?
I'm blaming her because she's creepy, okay? That's
so she does have a plot. Oh god, I have to keep doing her voice.
Okay. Orson, she wouldn't. She couldn't.
I did.
You say she's creepy and she's gonna be a villain?
Even the most beautiful roses and creepy voices have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. You know, our password. Wink, wink.
That's not wild rose. It's just a plain rose.
But she is in turn wild.
She's not in with, you know, the popular girls. Most popular girls in school.
Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before.
All he does is just mutter bodies over and over again. Well, we all learned some thanks here today.
For the children.
Oh god. For the children. Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orson's integrity.
Dun dun dun.
Sister Orson cannot be, though she is willing to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. Oh god, the children! You don't think she's a pedophile, do you?
Oh no.
What? No, it could not. It cannot be she. Could it? I mean, she does talk creepy sometimes, but I just thought that was her quirky nature. I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she's fond of. Pray seek out the boy, and if you cannot glean something from him about Orson, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Sorry, my eyes aren't really great, and I skip over my lines sometimes.
So yeah, as we walk towards the Golden Bazaar, just a little fun fact information. There are actually two bazaars in Thanalan. One is the Silver Bazaar, and one is the Golden Bazaar. The Golden Bazaar is a place that is slowly starting to get notion because they are actually finding wealthy amount of ore here, and a lot of people come to the Golden Bazaar to start their futures. Now, they have to also compete with other people as well at the Golden Bazaar, and sometimes people usually find nothing, but a lot of wealth usually starts from here. Whereas the Silver Bazaar is pretty much a land that's just brazen, barren, and a lot of, you know, corpo people want to take the land. However, the people that are living there, that's still their homes and everything. And even if there's nothing worth value here, it's still their home. It's their trash, but it may be trash, but it's our trash.
The guy is like, out in Dandelion, you're allowed to call your home trash, but you can't allow other people to call your home trash. That's just the thing. So the guy's like, I fucking Dandelion, it's such a trash heap, and Larx is like, yeah, trash heap, and she's like, you can't fucking say that.
Also, this is also happening in the Golden Bazaar. And this man over here. Stay clear for them too. Gave me the crotch rot they did.
STDs are real in Eorzea. Please protect yourself if you choose to have sex.
Not even the white magic can help.
No. White mages cannot clear up your gonorrhea.
Oh god.
I don't know what else to say. Oh, now let's talk to some children after that.
Uncombed urchin.
Please help. Sister Orson went out on her own and hasn't come back. She has always read to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But if the monsters outside hurt her, please find her.
No.
She has a kid, she's already dead.
She's dead. Mm-hmm. She got the crotch.
She got the crotch.
That's awful.
Oh.
Oh, there's a purple circle. Oh, look, it's Orson. Oh.
Rotting mage, rotting pike.
Hey, that's Tuco.
Oh, that's Tuco. Tuco's like, I got something to say.
A word with you.
Oh, we got one gil.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you got one gil again.
Z is rich.
Oh my god. Oh, my one gil. It's back.
You are the one from the church. Well, thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again.
Oh.
You spoke with the child? Yes. Well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It was a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Bye!
Just like how Larx and Zuya just stood there. Oh, we have to go all the way back?
Yeah, we have to go all the way back. Back to Isengard.
Why couldn't you just go to the freaking Golden Bazaar?
Gotta take the hobbits to Isengard. At least we can head through this, you know, inconspicuous temple ruin with lots of imps.
Oh yeah, I don't
that
think
normally
we're ever
would be trying to kick our asses right now, but we're too high level.
They know better.
They know that they can't fuck with us. We're unfuckable.
We're bad bitches. Oh yeah, so if you also, it's kind of hard to see in the rain, but if you see that golden hue out in the horizon, that is actually one of the scars of the calamity from Bahamut, known as the Burning Wall. You'll actually see a lot of these around Eorzea. This is just one of many. This is where one of the big explosions happened. So this kind of gives you an idea of how bad the calamity like wreaked on the land.
Yeah, because this is even after like restoration efforts. There's still like a lot of let's just say disaster location sites that just like there's no cleaning that up.
Yeah. Alright, Isambard, we are back again, and we're talking to you. Again!
Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? God forbid. I'm going over there fart all the time, and I never get attacked by anything. I'll secure a room at the end for her, so should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in doing so, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Stankrid would have us believe. I'm beginning to think that handsome man is full of shit. Here's some thanks.
Amalja wrong places. Okay,
Oh
there
boy,
will be.
we're back.
We're back to the puns.
They love puns in this game. This is pretty tame. This is
yeah.
I'm giving this a level 3 grown. Like as we go up to level 1, that's like high alert. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. And now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'd be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding the disappearances. I'm really quite tired of standing by this well all the time. I don't know how you'd find me if I'm not out here. We can go up there.
But this is easier.
Alright.
Azuya beats me.
Yeah, Zuya's like, I lived here, remember?
Larx took the long way, and he is a dumb here man. While Z is already standing here and waiting for this dumb kid to arrive.
Yeah, it's like, why did I partner up with a himbo?
I'm sorry, madam. Your butler got lost.
He's just over here having a conversation with Thancred.
It's like, nice day, right? And Zuya's like, it's raining. I'm wet. I'm hungry. I'm cold. Ah, there you are, Larx and Zuya. So, good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. It's probably because of that weird voice that tripped me off.
I mean, she does sound creepy, right? Right.
But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While I was following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you two. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside?
Can you risk your life first before I go in?
Right?
So I was like, ugh, I don't like you people.
Alright, gang. Time to search for clues in the Amalja encampment. Alright, Velma, Shaggy, and Scoopy, you're gonna go that way. Zuya and Larx, you go that way. And me and Daphne, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna take a little longer.
Yeah, it's like, did you fucking hit your head on a rock somewhere? He's like, I know I'll leave you with Marcus or something. Like, you guys would make a pair.
Marcus likes so much bodies.
So, these Amalja are just, we're gonna pretend that we're sneaky and they haven't seen us.
Ooh, a queer leaflet. Hashtag pride.
Okay, LGBT plus.
Show the queer leaflet to Thancred Handsome Man.
He would know. He knows all the things that are queer and Ul'dah. Oh god, Larx, you just murdered him! Slaughter! Did he really deserve that?
Yes.
That was so violent too, right in front of me.
Says the Fire 4 Queen.
Mm.
Well, did anything tickle your fancy?
Yeah, queerness. We love that.
This queerness. This leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Well, it looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? Dear God. And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take this to the end at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orison makes of it.
Yeah, it's like, do I have to speak with her? Like, gosh.
She's weird.
Also, when is his rain gonna let up?
Never. Because it's Drybone, where it's dry.
Yeah, it's like, my shoes are muddy. These are brand new.
It literally just always rains here.
Yep. At least we had a little bit of a sunny day, at least just for that one part, and then it went right back to being Camp Drybo. The rainiest place in Thanalan.
In Eastern Thanalan.
Oh, Eastern Thanalan. I don't know, it rains kind of a bit in Central. But not as much as Eastern.
Yeah. Southern, you pray. You pray for rain.
Southern Thanalan's like, you want heat waves?
Heat waves.
Heat waves.
Heat waves.
More heat waves. People who fish like it.
Let's see. That's not you I want to talk to. There we go.
Oh, handsome man.
Oh, handsome man. Oh. You have anything to say, handsome man? Now, let us see what Sister Orison makes of this leaflet.
Have you ever seen something queer, Orson?
Wow, my savior comes again! To what do I owe this honor this day?
Strange slip of Pete. Here, this is queer.
What is this? Blasphemous!
Oh no, she's homophobic.
These are not her teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you.
It's like, we need to leave.
Well, come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by myths and garments. Could something be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people?
Yeah. You want anything else to add?
Who would do such a thing? I need to lie down.
Alright, Thancred. Did you get all that? Ah, the plot thickens, Larx and Zuya. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here.
Oh boy.
Okay. It's like, wait, how do we leave?
Past the dead body. You take a right at the dead body.
What up, Isambard? Again.
Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is very gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Hopefully, like myself, to get away from this well. Thank you once again, Zuya and Larx. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever.
And here's some more things.
Hey, look at this quest. It has a picture of a man on it. A handsome man.
Oh.
Oh, that means something important's gonna happen, because there's actually a photo here. See, I was like, what are you talking about? As he's like looking at his like card that he's supposed to read off of. There's a picture of Thancred on here, huh?
And it's sunny?
I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. And I only have so much room in this well.
Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Well, I guess there are pure too. Let Larx, Zuya, and I serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor.
Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us some answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I mean, I saw that emoji you took down back there. Holy shit. I'm next to useless in battle. I only know how to operate this well. But I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs. So long as you don't mind the smell of the stains.
Okay, you made it weird.
Somebody shat their pants.
Do you remember that guy you buried? Here's his clothes.
That's where the naked man's clothes went. It's here.
Ah, these will serve very well. You have my thanks.
Here's some thanks.
Listen, Larx and Zuya. So, as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us.
Plastic step-in. Oh good, I was like, are we going to have to find I think I already have I've saved this pair since my original run-through of the game.
Oh, I'm glad they still give them to you.
I know, because I was like, I think I put mine in, like, storage a long time ago, but I still have my original pair, so...
Oh, because of my boots, you cannot see the pants, but that's okay.
My boots too. The guy's like, these boots are new, so no.
Do you have
She's like
anything new
so
to say?
angry, she's like, I just bought new clothes.
Oh, he just says the same thing. Oh, Thanker wants to let you know, in case you for some reason get rid of them, Isambard has more, and I don't want to know where he gets more. And you know what? I look good. I look.
So the guy's like, yep, you look exactly at home, Larx. You look exactly as you should.
Like, look at, like...
So he's like, stop it, you're embarrassing yourself. Like...
I look, this is right. With my little daggers. Alright, so we gotta talk to 5 people.
Okay.
Oh, Flame Cap, that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
We're poor.
And you are? Poor and poorer? Okay. Another refugee, by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Well,
that went well.
He didn't get his game on.
He did not get his game on. So, now it's about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. And then it was this big!
Oh, we gotta tell that one to Momodi.
Oh yeah, Momodi! Write this one down.
It was this big! I preach the teaching of Azemia, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Honey. Azemia is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine confidence. She's way better than that other goddess, Halone. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Yeah, it's like, Azemia's never done shit all for me. So yeah, it's like, might as well just pay off Nal'thal and hope for the best when I die.
Oh, another great name. So I'm not, so her name is Ermagerd.
Ermagerd?
Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might sit you with? Oh my god, Don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out of the pond north of Sandgate?
Sandgate.
Camp Drybone has two iconic names. One we will never say. The other one is Ermagerd.
Can't remember. Is this one up top? I think this one up top.
You have to jump down here.
Yeah. This game is great at, at least Reborn's great at, like, where is this marker? Is it up? Is it down?
Oh,
in later games, they have a marker that says you need to go up or down. Reborn's like, haha, guess. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep to with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours, Drybone? You know, in this wet weather.
Bloop. Bloop.
Taking... Oh.
Bloop. Ninja powers. Ninja. Okay, we're gonna ignore you, Isambard. Talk to the back. What up, Thancred? Well, you have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Larx and Zuya. Camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to track our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here, like Eastern Thanalan here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise, because you look damn good in that disguise.
I have to still be dressing in dead people's clothes. Great.
Yeah, no.
Even after they shat their pants.
Shat their pants.
So you guys like, are you gonna follow me now? I know the way.
I almost came close to putting you on follow.
Yeah, it's like I grew up around here. I know. Well, she spent like I think a couple years out here, and then she went over to Southern to live with Grandma.
Grandma.
So yeah, it's like, yeah, I remember this pond. A lot of kids go out to do drug deals around this place.
So many drugs.
Like,
all of them were smoking.
It's the back alley of Taco Bell of Thanalan. That's what this place is.
Oh, well, handsome lad. Handsome lad.
Full war at best.
Oh, definitely, Zuya.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you look at this tiny bod. I work on this.
Ah, fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Oh, cutscene. You look... Oh, man. I wish I could do Nigel Thornberry. You look absolutely smashing, Marianne. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear.
Stanker's like, I don't know, shot in the dark, but do you want to do something later? In these clothes.
Oh, you poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This is no way for men to live, no way and out at all, and do I help them? Kind of.
Kingdom Hearts 2, call us.
Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child. For I just want your voice. I am a priest of the Order of Ul'dah, and I come to offer you succor.
You don't look like a scholar.
This leaflet...
Where's your fairy?
This leaflet bears the teachings of Ul'dah. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of purity. But on the third sunset of the third day, you have to get 0 Larx and Zuya to fall in love with you. Fingers like I already did it.
So you guys like, excuse me. You did not succeed.
A tempting offer, but I really hate that song. On account of that atrocious performance, you have disrespected Ursula. You would have made a god's awful mummer. Ungust. Dun dun dun.
Ungus. It's like we gotta do Scooby-Doo. It's like pulls off the mask. Ungus.
Dun dun dun. What? How'd you know? I usually have great game. You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I don't have any more rare cards. I was only doing it to protect my people. Oh, is that so? Well, do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there if not born, because that's where I got game. But, some moons ago, the Ul'dah raids began. They really had game. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will till everyone's life points hit 0. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear, because they got shit game. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. Get game. I approached the Ul'dah in hopes of brokering a really good game. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? Well, first of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next they wanted me to do was bring people. So I posed as a priest to lure them and the invulnerable and give them over to the Ul'dah who had better game than I did. I didn't have much choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The game was good. What did you say? The game was good, I said! I could sell mole meat for a school of lifetimes, and I can see a fraction of what the Ul'dah pay me. You sacrifice innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Heh, sparing you content. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods, because they got crap game. Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that. I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth.
My game.
My game. Yeah, he did it for the Pokemon cards. Larx, be a good man. Take word of these.
Shiny Rayquaza.
My shiny Rayquaza. Larx, Zuya, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Sure. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. You got it. Before we go, I'm tired of these clothes. Where is my clothes? There they are.
Oops. Zuya doesn't have that staff.
Whoop!
The game is registering what my most powerful weapon is. It's like, shh, not yet. Heaven Sword. Heaven Sword.
Heaven Sword. So, here's the reason why we hate Lord Lolorito. Because we have to teleport to Horizon to go to the Waking Sands. Let's see, where's the Chocobo? Chocobo. Chocobo. I like to go to the...
Excuse me, my controller died for a minute.
Oh, there you are. Welcome back.
I had the bad one that only lasts a few hours before it dies.
So a lot of people make the joke of pray return to the Waking Sands. And I'm going to throw a disclaimer, it is not Minfilia's fault. A lot of people online blame Minfilia for, oh, I had to go all the way here. And it's like, it's not Minfilia's fault. It's Lord Lolorito's fault. So all you out here blaming Minfilia for everything, you're mean. You're mean people.
Lord Lolorito is cock-blocking the Aetheryte that could be in Vesper Bay. I don't know. Did we ever figure out the secret? Is it easier to teleport to Laminsa and then take the ship?
I would say it was, and before we had so much server lag in Limsa.
If you have a high population that hangs out in Laminsa, I don't know how it could be faster. But,
I guess if you had to go to Limsa.
Well, it also depends on your internet speed too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, back in the day, I always just teleported to Horizon and then, you know, just took my mount over. Wasn't that big of a deal. And, you know, when you got some downtime for a few seconds, you can, you know, go on Twitter or something. Post a nice tweet like, hey, heading towards the Waking Sands, you know, the one out in Western Thanalan in Vesper Bay.
Minfilia likes this. Minfilia has retweeted this.
And you're just kind of like, haha, Wild Rose, winky winky.
Wild Rose? Alright, Minfilia. A lot of crazy things happened since last we talked. Ah, welcome back, Larx. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Oh, well, thank you for bringing the mood down, Minfilia. And now, for something completely random. Life, materia, and everything. Yeah, I thought this would be gone, but no.
I thought so too.
Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual who has nothing to do with this plot and will never be mentioned ever again.
Minfilia's like, I gotta teach you a game mechanic. Sorry, the game needs you to know this.
Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin, acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and yeah, that is indeed his name, and it's kinda weird, and he is a scholar of no small reputitude.
Mutamix Bubblypots is like probably one of the biggest geniuses out in Thanalan.
Yeah, he is. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in Central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear.
So, this is kind of just a game thing where if you want to enhance your gear, you add materia to it. And honestly, you can go throughout the game without building materia on it, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Only times it's very, very, very important is if you're doing high-end raiding in-game, where you do need to eke out that little bit of DPS or healing power or get hit better as a tank. But also, I'm just teleporting to Central.
Oh, I did too. I'm like,
but,
no.
I mean, oh, I can't summon him out. Forgot. At least we get to see our very first goblin.
Yeah.
And Mutamix is kind of a cool character, but to be honest, story-wise, don't know why this needs to be included.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, when they've introduced New Game Plus, they've also kind of streamlined the main scenario, so they've taken out some unnecessary, smaller plot lines. We all thought this one would be included, but it seems they've kept it.
Yeah.
Mutamix
Bubbly Pots.
Also, like, they all wear suits because they can't breathe our air very well.
Hellas Uplander coming to 10 rank of Mutamix Bubbly Pots. Minfilia's dagger. This plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics except that the hilt does smell quite nice. Oh, that's actually kind of adorable.
She just put it up to your face and was like...
I was like, oh! Yeah. Fighty Tool drinks an airy self.
When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia.
Zuya leaves. Well, materia doing with the other Fighty Tool. Land the big guy's Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Why do I keep turning people country?
I don't know. Maybe it's the Thanalan thing.
It must be.
So, this is an introduction to Goblin speak. They speak a bit different. I don't know what's more complicated, Urianji, or he's my Urianji, or goblins. Like, both of them are equally like, excuse me, can you repeat everything you just said?
I know, kobolds are pretty rough too.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have a fun time.
Oh, hi. My voice is gonna hate me. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is a friend of Minfilia. He's still country. You know, he's country. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? I'm not done smelling it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and he did the back-amo. He's like, well, he's weird. Fighty Tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The materia master. Now, eyes of Upler point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia joined with Fighty Tool. Yeah! Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool Reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constitutes from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them.
Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. These are all just terms so that the game could be like, you gotta desynthesize your gear, or just say, materialize your gear.
Yeah. When you attach a piece of material to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger of yours from someone as would struggle to cut streak into weapon worth wielding.
It was like, oh god, he's one of those Lolthel.
Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Let Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants to bring case to crowd with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade floody flowers with lardy ones of Mutamix.
Well, it was nice to meet a goblin, but we need to get back to the main story.
We are now done.
Oh, do we have to go back to the Waking Sands?
Yeah. You will all know the meme of pray return to the Waking Sands because the Realm Reborn just
When you're a newbie, you just set Western Danaland's teleport to your home point.
Yeah.
Because you come back here so often.
So freaking much. Alright, Chocobo. Chocobo. Chocobo, Chocobo. And we're always gonna see Fufulupa, and we'll never talk to him. Ever again.
Somebody will come out and replace me if he never leaves.
He's like, I thought I was gonna be captain. Why am I not captain?
He is captain. He thought somebody was going to replace him as captain. It's like, nope, you're captain forever.
God, I miss my Mickey voice. But yeah, things are kind of getting serious with the dry bone plot. The question is... The question
Dagger's
is...
been like fending off a monster. He's like, what are they doing? And it's like, we're talking with Mutamix.
We're talking with Mutamix.
It's this Dagger. And Mutamix like, your tongue flaps.
But like the question really remains is like, why are they abducting people? Why do the Amalja need this? We know Ifrit's being summoned, but what are the abductees for? And the more I think about it, the more horrified I am about it.
Human sacrifice.
Yeah, oh. Maybe we shouldn't join Minfilia and them. We were doing good on our own. We were happy.
Yeah, it's like, I tried to leave. I tried to warn you. Every time somebody brings out the greater good, it means, hey, we want you to die for our cause.
Oh, but this nice, smelling, succulent dagger.
Yeah, it's like, oh no. Boobs have gotten to him. It's just a panic emote. She's like, bros before hoes, please. Don't do it.
But Minfilia's a bro. Alright, Minfilia. Welcome back, Larx. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Here's a materia-enhanced dagger, and it no longer has your perfume on it. Ah! Mmm. What a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted,
it smells like men's cologne now.
It smells like sweat and regret. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Larx and Zuya, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak with me when you are ready to begin, but first have some thanks. Oh, Lord of the Inferno.
Lord of the Inferno, complete with pictures. So
oh, and that picture is,
You know, it's important.
Minfilia would like you to ignore that picture and to continue to talk to her.
Please, fight for the greater good. Just
Word
do it.
Get to it. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest who thought he had game. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned because he boasted that he had game. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer the fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Larx and Zuya. Thancred is presently and Zuya. Thancred is and whoever this girl is. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Oh, she said the line!
She did it! She did it!
See, everybody should be, like, not seeing Zuya, because let me tell you, you see maybe Zuya's forehead peek over her desk. Like, she's like, oh, and Zuya, sorry,
She's
I
like,
didn't
oh,
see you
wait,
there.
sorry.
I know I'm used to talking with Papa Lima, but I just really forget your Lalafell there.
Papa was like, I'm literally right here! Like, what? Who said that?
Zuya's like, I'm down here and I don't even see Papa Limo.
I can't even... Who said that? Oh. Well, here's the Flame Sergeant. And... his boys, his men. His manly men. Manly men who do manly things with manly men.
Oh my gosh. Look at their pecs outside of their open shirts.
Larx keeps inhaling the dagger.
So yeah, he's like, I'm leaving. Like, screw the money. Between this and Marcus and that weird Orson lady.
Ah, you're Larx Shallow and Zuya of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize them from their whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clan nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please, make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Larx and Zuya. Let's make sure it does.
Alright.
Bye! What could possibly go wrong?
Zuya's like, well, if this can earn us some clout with the Immortal Flames, like, I'm in. Like, this is great.
Zuya's like, I was not listening to anything until I heard Immortal Flames, and now I'm just like, I'm just so invested.
She's like, do you think Raoban will notice me? I need to make up for falling asleep for his crappy stories at the party. She's like, I really need Raoban on my side. She's like, do you think he'd carry me on the other shoulder?
I need a drawing of that now.
She's like, get to party with the Sultana. She gets one shoulder and I get the other shoulder. Oh.
I get the specifically left arm. Yeah.
The creepy ruins.
The Invisible City, full of rotting corpses.
And now it's all sunny out today, so it's like...
Oh.
Yeah.
Swing, swing.
Oh. We have to part.
We have to part ways. Let us meet on the other side.
Okay. I'm gonna be you. Probably not, though, because I cast slow.
Alright, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Alright, Ungust is in position. Is the bait in place?
Our man is in position. Oh,
that was two different moves.
Our man. It's like, get yourself together, Flame Private. Jeez.
Get it together! Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear.
Yes, sir. I'm serious. I got my game on. Okay, they're very pretty though,
Oh.
with their little headdresses.
I think this is the first time we actually get a view on them too.
Yeah, usually I do this at nighttime or when it's like raining as usual.
Wah! What is the meaning of this? Oh, that's gonna hurt my voice.
Wait, something's amiss. I could feel it in my game.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more behind us.
Oh, camera change.
Guess who's got game? I do, man. What?
I'm afraid your little ambush ends here.
You bastard. I lured the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? I got game, bruh.
'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. It wasn't me.
You every move it was known to me ahead of time.
He's not angry because he was betrayed, he's angry because of that laugh. He's like, shut up.
Now, as much as I like to play this game, I have other games to keep.
They're all yours.
Come on, Amalza, you and me are gonna go places.
We betrayed you for that sweet Amalja dick.
Oh boy, now it's time to fight them all.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, I gotta cast. Ooh.
Our Amalja friends will keep you company. Filthy traitors, when I get my hands on you.
Oh, I don't have an AoE thunder.
I wish I had Uton.
I just have single target thunder.
Oh.
I need to get my game on. I can't hit this ranger for a reason. How dare you stand behind this pillar so that you're not in my line of sight so I can cast fire on you repeatedly. Really? He just moved so that he's also hidden over the pillar.
Alright, and you are also gonna go down. Hycan Hot Sug Cha.
Doesn't Shaw indicate that they are, like, tribe leader?
I believe so. How long will you last, I wonder?
Shut the fuck up, Hungus.
Another wave! Stay sharp, men.
Oh boy, looks like I gotta cast fire too.
You leave the flame thaumaturge alone, he's just a simple olive. Oh my god! You all just spawned together. Oh my god, how many are there? No,
oh.
Flamestar said the same thing. The show is only just beginning, cause this guy game. Flamestar's still doing well. Well, that's good. Let's get rid of this archer over here.
Now I'm getting attacked quite a bit. This is where I would use Physic. Was it my original playthrough? No longer have Physic.
Alright, let's get back to Hazik.
I think I got healed by the Flame Sergeant himself. Like,
oh, good.
feel blessed.
Oh. Oh, we are still outnumbered.
Okay, I just got to the cutscene myself.
Okay.
Oh, look at they're all like throwing hands. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Ah. I had a nice quickie with the Emulsion back there.
Behind you!
Oh. Hey, only I can cast sleep spells. That's not fair.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bring him and also bring her. We got game. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. I need to hold Zuya's hand.
This isn't how it's supposed to go. We're the good guys. We're supposed to succeed. Instead, we were an utter fucking failure.
I failed Minfilia.
Minfilia and Thancred are like having, they're like painting their nails. They're like, do you think they're doing okay? It's like, of course. They're fucking, warriors of light. They can do this shit.
Oh,
it's like, we wake up in a dirty cave.
Oh.
Like,
there's the abductees.
We found, we found
Well, we may have failed, but we found them.
Yeah,
the only problem is we're joining with them. What's this guy doing over here?
Also, how are our hands not bound right now? Everybody else's hands are bound.
Right.
Well, I guess this guy is, but he's too depressed.
Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we're like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He'll show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. Oh, in case you need to leave and prepare. So if you want to break immersion.
The game doesn't trap you here, but technically you're trapped.
Yeah.
But it's under the guise of you're going to go out and find some people who are like, hey, I found the abducted people, please come help.
Captured Flameheart, that's you.
Oh, is this me?
Yep.
The lizardmen marched us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. Mm-hmm. They said some really scary words, like hippopotamus.
They're going to kill us, aren't they? God, I don't want to die. I don't want to go home.
Okay.
Jeez, put yourself together.
I fear the Emulsion mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible, bitch.
It's just like, bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, there.
Adala? Oh, I cannot talk to her in New Game Plus mode. Okay. Emulsion Warrior? Rejoice, heavens. Heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning.
Okay. Well, Larx, we went from handing out pretzels to taking down giants to joining the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Now we're gonna be sacrificed.
NVD.
To God. Thrown into a volcano. Just, great.
The usual stuff. Owning to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Emulsion and taken to their stronghold of Zonrark, there to be given as an offering to the primal Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Should you fall, your soul shall burn for eternity. Can we just go back to getting pretzels to guards?
Yeah.
Like, do we have to fight a god? Or, I guess not like a god, but like a warped god?
Yeah. So, this is a god that the Emulsion all pray to. This is not one of the 12, like, us non-savages pray to. The game actually touches upon this. You're just kind of like, so what is a god? And also, like, what makes it a savage god versus, I guess one of the 12, which is, one of the spoken races gods. Really not too much of a difference, except when the Beast Tribe do it, they get a bunch of crystals and human sacrifices together, and they actually summon it. So...
Have you even tried giving this god a pretzel? We'll try. We'll try to give him a
I mean,
pretzel.
yeah, I think of all the gods, Ifrit might like a nice toasty pretzel.
Mm-hmm. You very
I
much
think-
like that.
Yeah. I think, or like Shiva, get her some nice shaved ice with like strawberry.
Tie-in would
Strawberry
probably
coconut
like what, like
cream.
Rocky Road ice cream?
Yeah, Rocky Road ice cream with some like crunch on it, like cookie crunch.
Ooh, Cookie Crunch actually sounds really good right now.
Mm. Or maybe he'd like something crumbly like a cobbler.
You want something more spooty? You know, like a tuna?
Why can't we talk to this guard?
I don't know. There's like specific like characters in New Game Plus that like you can't talk to. It's mostly the people you can't talk to is what do you do here? And I think it's because, you know,
Dialogue changes.
dialogue changes, yeah. 'Cause even sometimes you can't even talk to Momodi, I don't even think, unless it's her actual like dialogue from the quest.
New
But
Game Plus is like, we don't want her to say a spoiler on accident.
But it's weird because if I remember correctly, she just describes what the Bowl of Embers is.
She gives you a little bit of heads up, like, this is a god of fire. You're gonna get a burnt ass.
Salted bread is universal.
Yeah. Ifrit would just love it.
So yeah, while we
That's
wait
so
here,
easy.
a lot of the reasons why they are wanting these abductees is because what primals do is basically something that they call tempering. And basically, once you're enthralled to a primal, your will and everything is pretty much controlled by the primal. So you no longer have free will. So like if Ifrit succumbs to these people, they are tainted to Ifrit, and our goal at this point is to slay the primal to hopefully free these people if they do be tempered. We're praying that these people are done, they're going to be fine. We're going to cross our fingers on that one. Kind of surprised this one is not popping.
Yeah, you think with everybody's trials. I get Ifrit all the time in trials roulette.
Same. Get a couple more minutes. If not, then I guess we'll unsync it. I was hoping for primals we wouldn't unsync, but if it takes too long.
I guess we
Yes.
could.
Either healer or tank. If
We
you're
will invite Zuya's spouse, Hachi. Oh, if Hachi's online.
If you want, I can invite you to the party real quick. Sure. If it queues, I'll let you know. Maybe with a tank or healer, it'll kind of speed it up a bit.
Technically, we've now been transported to southern Thanaland, but we can't see much.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I wonder...
And apparently these waters carry all the way back to eastern.
I wonder if it even shows us on the map. Oh, it's still going to show...
Yeah, it's
Quest
gonna
in
show
East-
where you pop out at in eastern if you went into the waters.
So,
But, like, if you're in the main, or if you're just in our simple map, it says southern Thanaland and we're in Zonrock.
so we met them here in Eastern Thailand. This is where the Invisible City were. And once we got hit unconscious, they took us all the way to here, which is southern Thanaland. And this is where the Bowl of Embers is. So
Oh yeah, there was a hot fix on Tuesday. You'll have to download that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that took me about 30 minutes.
Well, we did get a tank popped in, so we just need a healer.
I figure it'll take like just another minute or so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the other issue with Realm Reborn that Realm Reborn had was throwing a lot of cutscenes in the middle of trials, and they fixed that over time. But Realm Reborn has 3 places where it has lengthy cutscenes. So when we do get into the trial, I pray for those people that are going to be in the cutscene for that. They're not long, but
Yeah.
I'm sure people are like, I'm doing leveling roulette. God. Oh, you're okay, Hachi. Thank you for trying, though. I forgot about the hotfix.
Yeah, the people are gonna be like, "Oh, bonus." It's like, nope.
No, bonus. Just
yeah. So
fun.
if you see people watching cutscenes, sometimes you might get excited because if there's new players, you'll get a bonus to your daily roulette. But if it's just people watching cutscenes, it's all for naught. Oh well, please understand, we're just doing New Game Plus.
Yeah, we're trying to show off the story.
And anyway, Ifrit goes down really fast, even with, sync down measures, so...
Yeah, he does. Which is why if we did unsynced, he'd be gone in like 1 second, and... Oh!
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, even though we couldn't do the dungeon synced, we're gonna make sure this is the legit. At least for the bosses, at least. Ooh, Eclipse Sun. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Would you like a pretzel?
Yeah, let's give a pretzel to that guy.
Oh god. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those 2 as well. What? I have a game! What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. He's the only one that has true game. No! Spare me! I beg you, I have another game after this! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. This hurt my voice. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. I knew that pretzel was gonna fuck me. Oh shit. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true god. Your words are my bread. Oh no, they're all tempered. Except for us. Nice. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I have the power of God in anime. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Oh, they're getting kind of nervous. Oh, Ifrit's pissed. Uh-oh. Forsooth, thy frail immortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number.
The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
Oh, shit. Well, would you like a pretzel?
My flame shall consume thy flesh and soul both.
Well, Zuya, we're certainly in a pickle.
Zuya is like, my strategy is to keep casting fire over and over until I can't anymore. Oh, now I'm gonna cast thunder. Beginning phases of rotation is just like fire. Gonna cast fire again. Fire again.
Fire.
I remember when I first played this, I was like, will I be able to attack this guy right if I can only cast fire? Because I was still in the mindset of other Final Fantasy games where elemental weakness was a thing. Alright, so there's a nail that appears here there in the middle. Luckily, Kind Samaritan had marked a 1 on it. If you were new and didn't notice it, it is something important. You don't DPS that nail down correctly, when he does this, you're all dead. Burning.
Oh, God.
Yeah, in this game, elemental weakness does not really exist except in certain specials. Let's just fight fire with fire, which is what I'm doing right now. You wanna do LB?
Oh, sure.
So if you garner enough points, you can get LB, limit break. Usually casters like me do not do limit break.
The blessing of light defies me? I die! Die! Die!
And I'm gone.
It
did.
You just stare at it like, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know what happened. I was like, is this a pretzel?
Wow!
You don't go licking rocks.
Mm-mm.
You can't lick
What do you think this
rocks.
is, Ishgard?
Ishgard's like, we've made licking rocks illegal.
Oh, now we have crystals.
Da-na-na-na. Oops, wrong game.
Well, that
was
happened.
weird.
Pray, forgive my lateness. I was finishing, Minfilia was finishing making my nails done.
I had some nice black nail polish. I love black. Ugh, love it.
I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. I'm hot.
I'm hot.
Whew.
Did I tell you I'm very bisexual?
I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. Smack them. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Larx and Zuya. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire.
Like, literally. You
Literally.
were fire.
But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say?
Camp Rainbow.
This way, sir. Whoever said it. Run!
Just race to there.
Race yeah? Let's go.
Come on, I'm painting your nails for this.
Oh. Here you go.
So that was the mighty Ifrit. I've been here the entire time.
And no one noticed me.
And what a disappointment he was. He didn't even have game. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dah interference into account. The Stitch of Ul'dah, man.
You should have known better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon.
Olivia, weren't you supposed to be eating macaroni and cheese? Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change.
We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn.
Don't you insult my meter. It's my special meter. Not that there was worth a damn for her to read. But I take your point. It's not my meter's fault. It's this damn frickin' god, alright? I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? They look like a main character.
Perhaps. But that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you.
This is why everybody loves you, Olivia. Like, God, you're just the best fucking coworker, I guess. With allies like that, who needs Sid Garland? Beware of woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Don't want Olivia to spank me, jeez.
I think we had too much fun playing as those two.
I think I fucking love our banter with them.
Oh, Pink's still here. Well, have a player come. Interesting. So, they are watching us. What could possibly go wrong from that?
I love to spy on the Warrior of Light with my shitty meter that reads fucking nothing.
Hello, random robot in Drybone.
Oh. Dead ass, though.
I know, right?
There's a little lollipop on top of it.
Oh, yep. Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Oh.
There's even more dead bodies!
Oh, a lot of them didn't make it.
Welcome to Camp Drive. I think that's every single one of them, though. That's well, maybe this. These are all the abducted people, though.
Oh, no.
That's all of them.
Alright, Thancred. Ah, there you are, Larx and Zuya. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity.
Right next to these dead bodies.
Lay right here. After witnessing their gods in Jomna's defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. Well, for a time, at least. Ah, now where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing to you two. I do hope you guys can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use. To you, or to the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered... But it ill suits me to dwell in the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your guys' hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individuals, Larx and Zuya. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your guys' deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You guys, meanwhile...
Great-ass nails.
You got your nails, that's all that matters. You guys, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the Waking Sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves.
Yeah, it's like, okay, vacation time, all the way to Costa del Sol.
All Costa del Sol.
Yeah.
Alright, enough of this depressing place. Let's never come back. Chocobo. Chocobo.
We'll get our own soon, eventually.
Eventually. Well, I don't know how we did it, but we defeated a primal.
Yeah, that's not something most people can do, because even, like, those soldiers, they got tempered. Like, they didn't even get to fight, not even one bit, because they just got tempered right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you are protected, you didn't have to survive.
Thank God we have the Echo. Hydaelyn's like, that's my child, don't you touch my child.
Yeah, so Ifrit couldn't temper you, because you were already claimed, already. So, he was kind of freaked out by that. He was like, what? Well, he didn't really sense anybody else on you, though. So he was confused.
Yeah, because he was like, wait, it's not the same smell. It's a different smell.
But, like, here's the thing, like, if Leviathan tempers you, Ifrit can't temper you. Because Leviathan's like, that's my bitch. And so, you're just a servant to Leviathan, Leviathan only. So Ifrit knows he can't take those people. But with you, he's just like, I can't even tell who the heck has claimed you. And also, like, we have free will. People who get tempered, they're like pretty much zombified to the gods' wishes. Pretty much just slaves at that point. Mind slaves.
After dealing with that, it's actually kind of nice to be here in the Waking Sands. All quiet and peaceful. Oh, the Scion of the Seventh Dawn is back.
Just a Scion.
Just a Scion.
Triumphant hero returns. I forgot what voice I had earlier, but I have this one now. Thancred told us of the news upon his arrival. He is presumably in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. Did you see his nails? They were really good.
They're pretty nice.
You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you.
She wants to paint your nails too.
Here's some things. Also
Here's
some
things.
nail polish.
And nail polish. My late arrival nearly cost Larx and Zuya their lives. I wasn't there when the Ul'dah took them prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served them to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle, they both survived. But that does not excuse the fact that they should never have to face such dangers alone. I failed them utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Oh. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Oh. I sense nail polish.
You should go to your therapy sessions. It's depression talking.
Larx, Zuya. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friends. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us.
Return to the waking Saiyans.
I'm already there, Minfilia. The perils you faced were undeniably great. Yet a part of me believes I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As
Ooh, paid?
Ooh, money?
So you guys like,
gold?
Can we get paid now?
Fame?
I took down a god.
As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say, you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether: crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself was subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you guys alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We not know why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your guys' safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of this respite, Larx and Zuya. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the heroes who felled Ifrit, I fear you two will have nary a moment to yourself. Okay, Thancred. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that they all to be put to death. What? The flames with whom you are imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the Primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. So we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you two will continue to stand with us, Larx and Zuya. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. I gotta show him my nails.
He'll feel just okay when he sees how bomb-ass these nails are.
Gods, forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Oh, well.
I'm gonna go bury myself in some horrors now. Bye.
Well, Thancred's not doing so hot.
Starting to see Thancred's real side underneath.
Yeah. So that was the Ifrit story.
Ifrit storyline.
And also, we meet the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
They're like, hey, can you help us out? And it's just like, you're almost tempered by God. You get to watch several other people die or become enslaved as zombies to this primal. Good start.
Like, do you sign the waiver? Yo, we did get to meet the goblin.
Yeah. You know what? Never mind. Let's go back to Mutamix.
Mutamix was a good time. He'll give us some pretzels, right?
Like, thinking about going up against a primal, especially since Warrior of Light doesn't really have much information on them at this point, it's gotta be freaking terrifying. Like, oh jeez. Like, see, this is why you can only get a true himbo of light to do this shit, because anybody who's smart would just be like, I'm out, I'm not doing this anymore, goodbye, I'm going to lead a really long life. Which is what Zuya does.
But what an introduction, though.
Yeah.
What an introduction. But we have come to the end of our stream. So now we're going to do the shameless plug. So, if you guys liked this stream, please give a thumbs up to this video. It really helps out the channel, and it also helps out this video in the long run. And also, comment below, what was your favorite part of the whole Ifrit story? Who's your favorite Scion? And if it's Minfilia, you get bonus points from me. But if you don't, that's fine. I just won't forgive you for a while, but it's okay. And also, if you like these streams, hit subscribe so you can always be notified when the next time that we are live. And also hit the bell while you're at it too. So that way you get notifications immediately when you know when we go live or when we have updates or anything. And I also post updates as well when we do streams on my Twitter at LarkShallow, all one word. So anytime you can follow me, and I'll let you know when streams are happening or if something's canceled or if a canceled stream or anything, so that way you guys know. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And also follow Detective Adrian, who's also Zuya, because Zuya is a badass Lalafell and you should follow her anyway.
I cast Fire 4.
She does cast Fire 4. But in our next stream, there might be something going on with the Grand Companies? What? You didn't hear that from me.
I might have heard something about a god killer. They're like, I gotta get in on that.
I gotta get in there. But that will be next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you guys in the next stream. See ya.
Bye.